Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this orange, blue teal, I still don't know what color to call it yet, yellow, goldy brown kind of look today. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was really fun to do because I really wanted to try a yellow, and even though this yellow wasn't as bright that I was trying to go for with the look, it still came out really great, and I'm glad I still went with this. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I get this look, then just please keep on watching. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is, I know you guys see the top of my mirror right here, but for this look I definitely need to have my standing mirror. It's going to be really kind of difficult to use my handheld one just for right now because, like I said, this look is just, I need my hands. For some reason, I can't hold something when I do this look. So for starters, I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eye with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin concealer. And normally when I try to do these one-eyed looks, to have the tutorial go a little quicker at times, yeah, my face is already done. But for this, I don't want to do that just because the green shade, there's just going to be a lot of fallout, a lot, and I try to definitely prevent that, but I'm not going to be doing my full face and having all that happen. So for this look, I'm definitely going to be jumping around with a lot of different shades because when I was coming up with this look, I was just trying to find that right shade, so I was definitely going through a lot of different palettes. But for starters, I'm going to be using my Carity Just Peachy palette because to set this, basically like all the palettes I'm using does not have that light shade to set. So I'm just going into Freshly Picked, which is that one, just to set the concealer. And yeah, I know the other eye is not completely done with like mascara or my brows or anything like that, just because when it comes to my foundation, I'm a little messy, I'm not gonna lie. I get it all over my brows, and you know, for other stuff I don't want the eyeshadow to get on my mascara. So that's basically all we're using this palette for. So that is out now. Okay, so for my transition shade, I'm going in my Extremely Messy Makeup Geek palette, and what I'm going to be getting out is my Morphe M504 brush, and I'm going to, I believe it's Chickadee, yes. I'm using Chickadee to do my transition shade, and I'm just going to blend this all out. Okay. And there's some parts where I'm gonna definitely be looking kind of blank, like what am I doing right now? Because I'm trying to remember exactly the shades, because I just, you know, obviously came up with this, and I'm trying to remember there's a lot of different oranges I dabbled into, but I'm really trying to remember. So what I think I did next is, yeah, okay. I went into my Morphe Morphe 350 palette, and I'm getting into that shade up there. I'm getting my Morphe R37 brush, so I'm going to be tapping in there and throwing this right under it. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm done with this palette right now, and I later went back into the Makeup Geek palettes, and I grabbed the Morphe M513 brush, which looks like that, and I'm going into Morocco, which is that darker orange up there, and I'm going to put that kind of above the shade we did, but a little under it. And I know right now this looks a lot brighter than the other eye, but trust me, we'll get to that color in a little bit. This is just the whole long part of the blending out and getting this all nice and perfect. Okay, so now I'm going into the Morphe 3502 palette, and I am getting, where did I put, right here. Okay, I'm getting my Luxie 213 small tapered blending brush, and I'm going into that shade, and I'm going to throw this basically right on top of that color we put on. Okay, so now that we are done with all of those for now, until we probably do the bottom, I am now mainly focusing on the Anastasia's Subculture palette, and I am now going to be getting, I'm actually going to go into New Wave, and I'm also going to be mixing that with a little bit of Edge, but mainly more of the New Wave. And I'm just going to basically blend everything that we just did together. I just think it's so funny though that these two lighter shades can be such like a little brown tone to it. Because honestly, when I was trying to do this look, because I think I took this look off, I think about three to four different times, because I really been wanting to use Edge, like the yellow color, and a little bit of New Wave when I first was trying this to, you know, throw some of those in the crease and in the transition shade, but then it just came out like way too brown for what I was originally wanting. Like the yellow wasn't that bright. I wanted to try a brighter yellow, but unfortunately I don't have that right now. And so I'm like, you know, I'll just end up switching to more like of an orangey brown to do this look, and I actually really like it. So that is the story of how this came about. I am going back into that concealer because I am going to cut my crease. I'm actually gonna get quite a bit. And I'm putting that on the back of my hand, and I'm getting a concealer brush, and I am going to cut my crease. I'm switching to a more smaller concealer brush. I'm using the Morphe M421 just to kind of even out the crease part and get it more precise. And I'm being a little sloppy on the ends because I really want to clean it up with my makeup wipe, and then I can get it to this. So I'm getting the Urban Decay brush, and I'm going to go into Edge and put this on the inner corner. And when I do this, I bring it halfway, just because when I put the dark green teal blue shade, I don't know, Axis, I guess, and that shade, because when I put this on and blend it, I want it to try to blend as much as possible to really make it like transition to each other, and I want to make sure I have plenty of room to do that and still have a decent amount in the inner corner, just because when this blends, I don't know, I mean, I never really thought about it, I guess, when blending with others, so I can't say I've never had it happen to me, but when I really notice, like when it comes to blending the green blue shade, it really like takes over, like it really takes over. So that's why I want to bring it halfway on purpose to give me some space and everything to do so. And there is a lot of fallout because I'm not tapping off excess. I'm just really wanting to pack, so that is why there's so much. And that's kind of the beauty of not having foundation on first, so you can be as messy as you want and get looks the way you want it. So now flipping over, going back into edge, and I'm just going to lightly, I'm not doing it heavily, and I'm just trying to blend these together. And what I also did is I got a little the Luxie 249 dual brush, and I got the fluffy side, and I went into a New Wave just a little bit, tapping that off, and then I blended a little together. And I guess the reason why I noticed so much is because it picked up on this brush so easily, but then I'm kind of wondering, since I'm not tapping off the excess, there's probably like a lot on there, and maybe that's why it's picking up on my brush so much, but oh well. So then now going back into edge, and I'm just brightening up everything in here. And I'm just getting my thing to clean off the shadow, and I am now going back into edge and really just focusing on this right now. Like more on the inner corner part. And then I just blend this one more time into the green and picking up a little, tapping that off just to fill in spots where I think it should just be a little more right there. Okay, so now that is done, I'm getting the makeup wipesy. I took a lot off, you know, but now I'm just going to go ahead and clean and do the wing. And now that that is done, I am getting my e.l.f. concealer brush and the NYX glitter glue primer, and let me clean the concealer off. Okay, I'm going to be putting that on the back of my hand, and I am going to be, isn't it breaking? Well, how exciting is that? It's totally coming out of the rim, but I'm just going to pick that up, put that on the back of my hand, and I'll be set now. Damn thing. Anyways, now I'm going to do this to line for the liner. And I'm not gonna do it the whole way. I wanna work in little sections so that I just have time and I don't have to feel rushed. And for the shadow I'm using, where'd it go? Oh, right here. The Sahi, I don't know, cosmetics. It looks like that. Don't mind my nails. And it's in the shade, why do they do this to me? Doha? Yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, we're using that, and I am going to pack this And then I get the makeup wipe and I wipe that off, and then I go back into the glue and continue. And also the other reason too why I work in sections to do this is because I don't want to do the whole liner with the glue already and it's not exactly where I ended up wanting it placed. So it's always good to work in the little section so you really have control and really know where you're placing this and how thick of the liner you want. And it's just, to me, it's really helpful to do that. And then bring it up, and I'm cleaning off that again. Getting the glue, and I'm kind of making my way right now and filling that little area where I took too much of that green shade off. Okay, so now I am going to clean this up and kind of sharpen that up there. So I'm gonna leave that glue on the back of my hand for now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my face, and then I will be right back. Okay, I almost got carried away and I almost started finishing everything. So what I did is, which luckily I stopped right here because I wanted to definitely go back and fix the highlight that I did, because as you guys know from my previous videos, I said it a couple times I think, but anyways, I don't like when I have for myself too much of a thick highlight for the brow bone. I just never liked it on me because it just feels like there's like a gap, like it's just not, it's just, I don't like it on me. That's all I can really say. So I'm just kind of lightly bringing this color up a bit more, and there we go. So now it looks a little more blended out. So bottom lash line, I still have that glue in my hand, and I am going to definitely use this for the green, and I am going to be tapping a lot of excess off because, you know what, let me try and put some translucent powder. Again, getting that small concealer brush. I tight lined and did the waterline. I just used the Ciate black liner. Mascara is the IT Cosmetics Superhero. So, and luckily from when I did the top with the green, it kind of got dragged down here when all the fallout came. So that actually worked out really well, I must say. And it kind of gave me an idea of how thick I was wanting the line. And I think so far it's pretty good, but I'm gonna go in first with the green because that's what I dabble into. Wanted to go in with the yellow first, but whatever. So just cleaning that off real quick. And I'm going into edge. And for the bottom, I'm not going to do anything too crazy right now. I'm just going to be mixing Morocco and Chickadee from Makeup Geek. And do this first. And just lightly, just make sure you guys can see, blend this under. Tiny Sigma small tapered blending brush, the E45. And going back into the Subculture palette and using the Wave in Edge just a little bit, and just kind of sweeping this all over as well. That is it with the eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm gonna put the mascara on the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and wipe away the powder and dust that away. Okay, for lips, I'm going to be lining them with the Milani's All Natural Lip Pencil, and I'm going to be topping that with the MAC Velvet Teddy. So let's do this. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face with the Mario Badescu cucumber, the green spray from him. So, okay guys, so that is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm just so happy with it. I really like this. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe because that would mean so much to me. And if there's any requests, products, hellos out there, go ahead and throw those down in the comments below. And yes, and also throw down in the comments too what kind of looks you guys are looking for, what, you know, colors, products, just anything like that. Just shoot those down. Yeah, so with all of that being said, I love you guys, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.